Here we see this Royal Enfield 500 Big Head Scrambler on a very cold and icy and frosty January morning. I've done some top end work on this, well, a full top end rebuild actually. It arrived here as a non-runner and it had dropped the inlet valve, which had torn out the very centre of the aluminium valve spring cap, allowing the spring to let go of the valve and the valve to drop in and wallop the piston and bend itself into a lovely S shape and make all sorts of mess. So that's all been sorted out. We've got obviously a new valve in there, a new valve spring caps. I've also I had to change the piston. It almost survived, but unfortunately it got damaged above the top piston ring land, so a chunk got broken out, so it had to be replaced. The bore was okay, but the piston that I used, the closest thing I could get to a match to the high compression piston that came out, was one of the Hitchcock's American made ones, which don't come in a standard bore size, which is what this was on, so it had to have a rebore anyway. So it's got a new piston, rebore, new inlet valve, all been carefully reassembled. It's also got a new oil feed pump in the engine because that was worn out. Excuse the camera shake, I'm cold here today. So like I say, I've never heard this machine running until hopefully very soon. I'm going to give it a try and let's see what we get anyway. Fingers crossed. Although if it does run, I don't think I'll be riding it today. It's got no lights or anything, and it's probably going to be quite foggy up the Roman road as well. But let's see if it runs anyway, and that'll be a big step in the right direction if it does. So I'll put my camera down there. Hopefully that'll stay put. It might slide away because it's on the very top of a very icy log. I haven't fitted, it's got nice big aluminium side panels with its number 4 on it, but haven't fitted them yet because I want to be able to get at the carburettor and stuff. Hold on. Better retard the ignition a bit on this one. I'm pretty sure it's capable of a hefty kickback if it wants to. Right. Got some compression. Might be easier if I sit on it, might not. I don't often have to use the decompressors on these, but this one feels like there's a brick in there. Ah. Some signs of life. literally. I'm happy with that. It's very cold this morning. There's no choke on this carburettor, so the faltering and spitting you heard I could rectify by pressing the tickler button a bit to increase the fuel level in the float chamber, and I also wound the mixture screw in a little there to richen it up some. But we got a runner, so that'll do nicely for me. And like I say, whether or not we'll get any form of ride on it or ride video, I really don't know. But I've got it running, which is what I was asked to do, so we're going the right way. Here's that Big Head Bullet Scrambler running again. Actually got a clear oil pipe up to the rocker gear. You can actually see the scavenge oil being sent up to there. Hit the decompressor to stop it. Yeah, very nice.